everybody, and welcome to another ASMR video. In this one, I will be making a sandwich, but not just any sandwich, the titular junk food sandwich. Now, what exactly is a junk food sandwich, you might ask? Well, it's inspired from this famous sequence, well, now famous or infamous, however you want to put it, from Family Guy, where Peter Griffin decides to make a car panini. So, taking some of the main ingredients of that car panini, I decided to add my own spin to it. Now, normally I would have grabbed a bar of Hershey chocolate as well, but my car doesn't have AC, so I had to leave that bit out unless I wanted soupy chocolate all over my sandwich, which is not ideal. But let me go over the ingredients for this junk food sandwich before we begin to make it, that is. We've already begun the video. But before I go into the ingredients, I would like to take this time to ask for your subscription or, comments or anything like that. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel out, If you like the content, feel free to give it a like, give it a, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. But with that out of the way, hope you all having a good day, because this is about to be a great day for me making the sandwich. To start off, we just have plain old hamburger buns. These are Clover Valley hamburger buns that I bought from the Dollar General. And whenever I make a junk food sandwich, I make sure that I shop exclusively at the Dollar General for the ingredients. It's not a junk food sandwich if you go to Stop and Shop or even Walmart and buy the same ingredients. It's not the same. Alright, so these hamburger buns, they have 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you're not satisfied with this product, please call us. I guarantee you I'll be satisfied with this. Nutrition facts. We've got 8 servings per container. A serving is a single bun. The bun contains 110 calories, 1 gram of fat, 200 milligrams of sodium, 21 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of fiber, 3 grams of sugars, all 3 of which are added, and 4 grams of protein. So I don't know if you heard the knife on there. 4 grams of protein. It doesn't really contain too many vitamins. It's got 4% of your daily value of calcium and 6% of your iron. Did it just say it's got? I thought this thing just said it said monosodium glutamate. No, it didn't. My eyes played the trick on me. I saw monoglycerides. I'm going to try and make some sounds with the hamburger bun bag, but I don't think it's going to come out well, so if this part of the video gets cut, you know why. That's the hamburger buns. Next up, we've got the French onion dip. Now this is from Lay's, and it says on the top it's got no artificial flavors. See if we can get this up in the camera here. There we go. Enjoy, share. It's got 15 ounces in that bottle here. It's about 13 servings in a container. Serving size is considered 2 tablespoons. 160 calories per serving, 5 grams of fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 190 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of fiber, no sugars, less than 1 gram of protein. Best served chilled. Well, that's unfortunate. It just spent about 20 minutes in a very hot car. That's fine by me. Now, we got a selection of meat here. For a junk food sandwich, the classic experience is getting plain old Armour Vienna sausages, which I have opted out of today. The meat I will be using for the first sandwich, and possibly not the second one. I might use the Spam, I'm not too sure for the second one, but I've got these cans of Prairie Belt smoked sausages made with chicken and pork, packed in chicken stock. I'm not too sure what sort of expression that boy is trying to convey, but he doesn't look like a human. They're at least inspected for wholesomeness, whatever that's supposed to mean, by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. 4 sausages are considered a serving size. There's 8 sausages in a container, 10 grams of total fat, 55 milligrams of cholesterol, 690 milligrams of sodium, 3 grams of total carbohydrates, and 6 grams of protein. These are my preferred Vienna sausages. Armour Vienna sausages are great. They scare me, which is why I like eating them, but these scare me a little bit more. And of course, you can always opt for the venerable Spam if you desire a firmer texture. Let's see what year this expires, just out of curiosity. Best by January. Place your bets in the comments right now. What year do you think this Spam will expire? Guess now. The winner receives absolutely nothing, but feel free to guess. Best by January 2027. Incredible. And it's got this serving suggestion in the back. Jazz up a favorite. Add Spam classic to a grilled cheese sandwich. Does that look appetizing to you? Honestly, it kind of does to me. So long as you grill the Spam separately. I think that'd actually be kind of tasty. Now, I'm one of the people who actually enjoys to eat Spam. Like, I will go out of my way to buy Spam and consume it, because I think there's something wrong with me. But nutrition facts. 6 servings are contained within a container. The serving size is approximately 2 ounces. There are 180 calories per serving, 16 grams of total fat in a serving, 40 milligrams of cholesterol in a serving, 770 milligrams of sodium in a serving, 1 entire gram of carbohydrates in a serving, 7 grams of protein. And these are the wonderful sounds of a Spam tin. That's the Spam. So I present to you a choice of either Vienna sausages or Spam for your protein in the sandwich. And now, last but not least, the Doritos. They provide a wonderful crunch and a binder for all the sauce that you're about to put in the sandwich. I will not be touching that bag of Doritos on camera because the sound of the bag is just horrific. I'm about to just honestly cut into it and get the sandwich going. I am not moving those. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move it. You don't believe me? They sound awful. I got the mic set to where it only picks up audio from my side of the microphone. Alright, watch this. That's me being gentle with the bag. So I'm gonna have to cut out most of the time I'm handling the bag itself. Just a forewarning. Okay, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna get prepped. Move some of these out of the way, out of shot, and I'll drain out 2 cans of this Vienna sausage because you want to pre-drain your cans. Alright, I'm back. For those of you who are unaware, for those of you who are unaware or who have never had the pleasure of eating Vienna sausages before, they come prepackaged with what I affectionately call sausage juice. In this case, it's pure chicken broth. So if you were to buy these Prairie Belt Weenie Weenies, I would recommend draining that off outside or into the sink, or you could even drain it into your dog's dry food. I'm sure they would appreciate that, and I do genuinely mean that. Your dog would probably love it. But all you need for preparation of this very simple sandwich, first, we have to take our sauce. It's not making any noise. I thought it'd make some noise. But we take a helping of our French onion dip, spread it liberally along the bottom here. Not too much. You don't want too much on the sandwich. You don't want it spilling out at the sides, you know. That'd be unfortunate. And you want to sauce up the top too. So you just get all that sauced up there. As you can see, looks delicious, right? And now I'm going to take some potato chips and apply them to the top bun. You don't want to make the mistake of putting them on the lower bun, as in that case, the Weenie Weenies will have a tough time being sat upon them. Alternatively, you can crumble these chips up and, like, you know, do the thing where you crumble them and they fall on top or whatever. Me personally, I'm not like a big fan of that, so I'm not, because I like having that nice crunch. Now next up, we need to grab the Vienna sausages, the star of the show. I forgot to get a fork. I will be right back. Alright, now for the sausages. Now you can do these freeform, you know, it's not like a big deal how you place them. I like doing like a little, like a log, a row of logs, you know. Now you can do these with like burger sliders, like little slider buns. That's up to you, what you want to do with it. And I think I'm going to chop this Weenie Weenie in half here, and place the 2 halves on either side of the bun, like so, to fill that bad boy out. So that's the whole sandwich right there. We've got our protein, our Vienna sausage, our chips, our dip as a sauce, and our bun. Now, to tuck in, or, you know, as our French across the pond say, to tuck in, bon appetit. Now, I did mention you probably want to buy some chocolate as well. You can layer that anywhere on top of the sandwich. That's personal preference. But, about to dig into this bad boy. Yeah, man. That's pretty good. salty, savory. You get a lot of smoky flavor from the Vienna sausages. The chips are really just there for texture and to replace any cheese that you might have thought of putting on there. You get a lot of the notes of the French onion dip. That's a lot of what you get as aftertaste, mixed with the chicken broth of the Vienna sausages that I purchased. All in all, I really do like this. I'm gonna eat another one of these, I think. Maybe another couple. I'm pretty hungry. You know, when I was out and about doing my errands, going to the eye doctor and getting these ingredients, I was thinking, you know, doing a little bit of you know, thinking, soul searching, I guess. And you know, you ever feel like Mr. Bean? You know, I used to watch Mr. Bean a whole lot when I was a kid. I mean, like a lot. I watch him a lot again now. And you ever get the feeling that you're like him, you know? I don't mean like, ooh, look at me, I'm so clumsy, I'm such a goof. You know, I'm like Mr. Bean, I'm so clumsy, so quirky. I mean in the sense that like your life and the way you process information and the way you handle your daily affairs are so fundamentally alien and foreign to everybody else that it's easier for them to believe that you're from another planet. Like, that's a widely accepted thing about Mr. Bean, like he's an alien or something like that. Based on like the intro where he falls down onto the pavement, you know, and the church music plays. That he's like from another planet, and that's why it's so strange. Like, that's how I feel a lot of the time. Like, somehow the way I handle my daily affairs in life and situations on a daily basis are so strange and so foreign to a lot of people, including me. Like, I feel like I'm on the outside looking in sometimes. But like, that it's so strange that your life could be like the fucking Truman Show or something. Like, you could be televised. Like, the way you handle just going to the eye doctor or the dentist is so out there, and your mental process is so strange and foreign to people that it could be televised as a comedy. You guys ever feel that way? I feel that way a lot, to be honest, even more so now that I'm unemployed with no work and I'm kind of in my head all day. I feel that way a lot now. lot of days now that that just go by without me even seeing a living, breathing person, let alone talking to them. It's weird. I feel like a ghost sometimes, to be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've felt this way like a lot of my life. That like I'm like a foreigner in my own country. Like I'm just like odd, but not like this. You know, it's pretty powerful now. Like if any of you guys have read The Catcher in the Rye, there's a section in one of the chapters where Holden is running through the streets of New York. He's running, and every time he gets to a street corner, he feels like he's gonna disappear, like he's just gonna step off the sidewalk and fall forever. And that's gonna be that. I know how he feels now. I know what that feels like. Sometimes it feels like if nobody is looking at me, I'm gonna disappear or something. So I guess somebody up there is looking at me because I'm still here, you know. That's kind of how I feel most days. I should probably find a job. This isn't good for me. It might be good for my creative energy. I mean, Van Gogh was a tortured artist, and he produced some of the most amazing works known to man. But I'm gonna indulge this kind of twisted headspace for a little while and see what comes out of it. But I know how Holden felt in that book. I know it's not real. He's not a real person. I know how the character was supposed to feel. What the author was trying to convey with that emotion through that passage. I just don't feel real a lot of days. I just don't feel solid, I guess you could say. Like if I'm not seen, I don't feel like I'm there, and I don't see anybody most days anymore. Especially now, because I don't want to get into it, but money is tight at the moment. It won't be that tight very soon, but like as of right now, I can't really go out and do things. And even when I do get this money coming in, I really shouldn't be going out and doing things. So this feeling is going to continue, I think. Just get that all sauced up. French onion dip is my favorite. It's my favorite sort of dip. You know, ranch can kind of just go fuck itself. French onion dip's where it's at, my man. It's kind of classy. Anything that's, got the word French in it, it's classy, right? You come to a picnic and you pull out a jar of ranch for your Lay's chips or whatever the fuck, your hot dogs or fries. That lady that you brought out on that date, that picnic date, she's gonna take one look at the bottle of ranch and fucking run, because you're probably some 10-gallon hat wearing, cousin fucking, Dodge Ram driving, glizzy gobbling, hick, right? But you break out that French onion, all of a sudden you're sophisticated, you're foreign, you're from France, from the continent. Yeah, that's not how it works at all, to be honest, but if you believe that, good for you. Hopefully it works out with that lady of yours. If it does, congratulations, hope you do get married. That's probably a good amount of chips. You can't put too many on there if you don't break them up like I do. Otherwise it gets a little bit unwieldy. Get these weenies out. I apologize for that. I might have to cut that noise out. But you're witnessing the birth of honestly probably one of the best foods known to man. these junk food sandwiches are just the tits, man. It goes without saying I'm in terrible shape. I'm probably pre-diabetic and I might have cancer. Just from eating these alone. It's really turned my life around. It's doing something to me that 25 years of smoking could not do. I've got enough Vienna sausages left for one sandwich. You better believe I'm gonna eat one more sandwich, probably off camera. I don't want to like gross you guys out by eating these things, which I get the feeling I am. They're not very savory sandwiches. That's kind of what I mean. I feel like both Mr. Bean and the viewer at the same time. I know what I'm doing is wrong and it's horrific and it's stupid and silly, but it's who I am. I can't change that. It's not my fault I got plunked down by space aliens and I don't know how to be a person. The sandwich is being difficult. In other news, that MRE review is going to be coming up soon. I figured out how to properly rehydrate these MREs, and I got a good system going, so be on the lookout for that in the future. And I think I'll be playing either Fate or Civilization 5 in the next gameplay video, so be on the lookout for that if you guys like gameplay videos. I'm thinking of cutting out the no talking gameplays. I think they're tanking my channel dynamics, so they're going the way of the dodo, unless somebody really wants one, then I'll do another no talking gameplay. But that's like no cap. I think they killed my channel a little bit, so I gotta stop doing them for a while. I really like making you guys happy, but I kind of want my channel to grow too. No. Watch the Truman Show, but I think that'd be a bad idea. I think it might upset my delicate mental balance even more, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Like the last thing you need to do with a tower of Jenga blocks is upset it. guys are doing better than I am. You know, not saying I'm doing bad, but it just, I don't know. I feel weird, I guess. I don't know what direction this channel is gonna go in, but I really appreciate all my subscribers, all my viewers. You know, you guys really make my day. Especially whenever I see a comment or anything like that, it really does brighten me up. I love chatting with you guys. I really do, you know. Well, with all that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want, feel free to like and subscribe. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You're all adults. You can make your own decisions. If you want to support the channel, feel free, go ahead. I'd really appreciate it if you do, you know. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. That's the first and foremost thing. I hope the video brightened your day up a little bit, made you feel better than when you first started watching. I hope you came up a little bit, you know, enjoyed watching me eat this junk food sandwich. But I think I'm gonna start quoting Red Green at the end of my videos.